Last question I want to ask you, Charlamagne, before we wrap up is, and it's interesting because it relates to what you just said of you want to be around those people. How do we find belonging in a world we don't agree with, but stop ourselves from only being friends with people we agree with? Right? It's like, because right now we look at belonging as like, if we agree, then I find belonging. But we both know from what you're saying in the book, from what you're saying right now, from what you say on your podcast, from what you say on your show, is like, but you are very comfortable sitting down, having uncomfortable, awkward conversations with people who people wouldn't place you with.
That's right.
From completely different backgrounds, different walks of life, different schools of thought. And you find that to be a very important thing to do.
Absolutely.
So how do we find belonging in a way that we're not just creating little echo chambers and little confirmation bias schools where we just all just say what we think and we all click on and go, yeah, that thing. How do we create a culture where, which you're doing through your work, through your book, how do you actually do that in your life? Because I think we all like to be around people who agree with us.
I don't even know if you realize it, but as you was talking, you referred to that stuff as little.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. It's small. That's why it's literally called Why Small Talk Sucks. You macro conversations are big conversations that you can have with anybody. Like when you put yourself in those small boxes, right? When you confine yourself to just speaking with the people that you agree with, when you confine yourself to just being in those echo chambers, those rooms are so small. They just seem big because of social media, but that's not how the world works.